A holiday, the first one of the year. Lord Arlen's wife came into the church, the gospel for to hear. And when the meeting it was done, she cast her eyes about, and there she saw little Mattie Groves walking in the crowd. Come home with me, little Mattie Groves, come home with me tonight. Come home with me, little Mattie Groves, and sleep with me till light. Oh, I can't come home, I won't come home, sleep with you tonight. By the rings on your fingers I can tell you are my master's wife. Well, if I am Lord Arlen's wife, Lord Arlen's not at home. He's out in the far cornfields bringing the yearlings home. And a servant who was standing by and hearing what was said, he swore Lord Arlen he would know before the sun would set. And in his hurry to carry the news, he bent his breast and ran. And when he came to the broad mill stream, he took off his shoes and swam.
Yeah, come on.
Bring the card band together. Because I'm ready to perform right about now.
Okay, alright. Oh, look, it's the game. Alright. You know? Okay. Letter. Attention. Lula Chamberlain. Your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. Bastards. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Gaston? Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your something servant? I don't know, the first thing I thought was obituary servant, which is kind of terrifying. Fold the letter up and put it in my handbag, whoever Lula is. Lula opens a folder of writing paper on her desk. Lula could say to herself quietly, Dearest Robert, thank you for your kind note. Or to herself quietly, Attention, Dr. Stone Norden, your own imagination. Well, we're definitely going with that one. Thank you for your most informative letter. I was ecstatic to hear of your record-breaking success in receiving over 100 applications. What a triumph. As you know, my application process includes several minutes of photocopying undertaken on my lunch break. Regrettably, I must be extremely selective in my fellowship application so as to leave enough time in which to eat my lunch, and in the successive years I will no longer be contributing to your illustrious submission count. Yours, etc., Lula Chamberlain, Artist, Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Rick clears his throat. Busy? Buried. Yikes. Hey, Lula. Yes. Here, hold on a second. I need to move this. Okay. Did you get my note? About the office party? I'm going stag. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean, hey, I'm probably not going anyway. Lots to do, you know, a lot of new drafts, So how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry, I just saw. You sound creepy, Rick. That's what I think. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? No. We're back to Shannon and Blue. Get a good rest in the truck, Blue? Sorry about all this walking. Maybe we could both use the exercise. Or I'm sure it's hard on your creaky paws, too. Oh. Poor old Blue. Yo, Shannon. Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Yeah, it looks like they're still open. Must be the night shift. What do you think they do here? It looks like an office building, or it looks like a cathedral, or what do you think? What does Shannon think? When I got my electrician's license, I had to go to this government building in Frankfurt, kind of low to the ground, a bit older. It didn't really look like this place, I guess, but they all have that same feel. Bureaucracy in the air. Too much concrete. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Both. Ah, okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. Who? Who around here, guys? Who? Into the line? Maybe it's still under construction. We can hope. Come on, lurching Conway Twitty. Can we go down here? No? No? Anything of interest over here? Anything? Anyone? Well, hell's bells. I want to go down the steps, but you will not let me. Can I just go past the barrier? It's not a very effective barrier. An eldering. How skin whatever. Ding. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Want to settle a bet? I'm actually pretty busy, but sure. What's up? Can you be both inside and outside at the same time? Or, oh no, it's nothing. Just a joke we had on the road. Definitely, can you be both inside and outside at the same time? Wow, okay, is that like a philosophy thing, or are you just lost? Yeah, I guess it is a bit philosophical. Shut up, Conway. Huh, okay. I wouldn't say you're dressed like a philosopher. Oh, how am I dressed? You work, like me. I take care of the heating and cooling and watch the front desk. You know, at first, I thought you were here delivering whiskey for our little celebration, but you don't look like one of the boys from the distillery either. What do the boys from the distillery look like? You've never seen the boys from Hard Times? Well, count your blessings. They got a grim profile. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood? Nope. You're gonna need to talk to someone upstairs about that, one of the map clerks, but first we've got to get you in the system, so you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon, and Wanda's out on site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? Grotesques. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest, a scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile. The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. Interesting, interesting. The television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passenger should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of a successful elevator design. Good. Good. Okay. The television is playing a closed-circuit security feed of a housing project. The feed switches mechanically between locations, a hallway, A disused plot of grass, a stairwell, a mailbox. Hello! The television is playing a silent video of an empty theater. A microphone sits in the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dimmed. The speakers hum impatiently. The summary of chapter 1, if you weren't here, was we met a lady that gave us bad directions. Then we met her cousin, and then we couldn't find the original lady. That's literally the summary of chapter 1. Go over here now. No. Hi, Blue. Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there, 5th floor. Thanks, Marianne. Oh, this way. Not around the table. Books. 3 books are piled on the table, a service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Definitely pick up the envelope. The envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small, handwritten brochures with the ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. Awesome. Okay, what are the directions? I want to go to the bizarre locations. Anything else over here? No? Can't go over there? Okay, fine. She's on the 5th floor, right? Conway scans a column of elevator buttons. 5th floor, diagrams and drafts. 4th floor, archives and records. 3rd floor, bears. 2nd floor, conference room. 1st floor, clerk's office. Lobby. Well, we're going to the 3rd floor, bears. Who cares if she's on the 5th floor? There are bears here. Yes! Yes! Bears! Look at them. I want to love them all. Can we talk to you? No? You just look at us? What about these guys? No? You don't care either? Fine. We'll leave. Just wanted to see you. This is like my dream. A bunch of black bears in a room and I can just look at them. It's like all I ever wanted. Okay, we're gonna still not go to the 5th floor yet. Ooh. She's on the 5th floor, right? And... Jason! Okay, clerk's offices. We're gonna start there. Hello? Are you lost? Very much so, yes. Or, we're looking for Lula Chamberlain. Just very much so, yes. Okay, well, let's get you pointed in the right direction, then. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Metstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Thank you. Let's talk to Clerk Metstein for no reason. Conway, your shuffle is killing me. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. Oh, my sheet has 5 address boxes, and it says to fill everything out. Maybe if you fill out a transient subsheet, we can still get it processed. Go talk to Clerk Boom, and he'll get you set up with one. Hello? Clerk Boom is just over there in the corner. Happy to help. Look at us, doing the useless runaround. With frickin' Conway's broken leg. Clerk Boom, howdy. Here for a transient sheet? No problem. He rummages through some papers on his desk. Happy to help. Very helpful. He opens a few folders and quickly closes them. Looks like I'm out, but I know there are some back in the archive. You'll just have to put in a special request with Clerk Macmillan. She's the document czar. Straight back at the end of the office there by the file cabinets. Oh, look at that. This is just a runaround. Where's Lula Chamberlain? Oh, no, that's her right there in the cardigan. Wait, she's down here. I guess we should have gone to the 5th floor first. Here I was trying to avoid running into her. We're gonna find her in a minute. We're gonna explore the other floors first. But actually, I'm gonna go see what my dog wants. And then we're gonna explore the other floors. After I tell it to go somewhere. I guess we should have gone to the 5th floor first. Oh. Okay, I'll be right back. He's a dog. He doesn't care. I'm back. Hello! Who's this guy? Ooh, record player. Oh, very dramatic. Clark. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. That does sound very hard at work. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Are you Lula Chamberlain? No. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk on the 1st floor. No, it's not my first time streaming. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... Okay, her office is down on the 1st floor. Okay, we'll just go back and... What floor was she on again? 2nd floor? Or was she on the... I guess she was on the 1st floor. I don't even remember. It was 5 minutes ago, but... Whatever. But there was something cool in there. Oh well. At least we saw the bears. Alright, Lula. We're coming. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. The receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. Yeah, I got it because I always wanted to play it for a while, and then Twitch Prime gave it to me for free. So, bonus. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? Oh, thank you, Owen. Which, that should be popping up. Did it pop up? Oh, that's what those sounds have been. See, I just set up the Muxy thing. I get it now. Okay. So I assume people followed earlier. That's what those sounds were. Thank you for that. Anyway. We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? That was years ago. A grimy old house. Basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the Zero? A gas station attendant told us we'd need to take the Zero to get there. Gas station attendant? I see. Friendly blind man, about my age, hangs out with an old cat, likes to pretend he's a poet. Pretend? No, you're right. I shouldn't be so spiteful. Old Joseph. Joseph and I used to work together, and we lived together. We were friends. Friends, eh, Luna? But that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he's pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course. And now he's implicated you quite inconsiderately. And in your condition, it's appalling. So, I'm very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you'd been misled. Excuse me. Thank you. Shannon, get over yourself. Lula pauses, taken aback. Well, I guess that's fair. All right, maybe I can help you. For Joseph. Why for Joseph? You don't give it, whatever. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large-Leafed Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on, but one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up in Archives and Records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. She's very helpful. So helpful. I'm glad there's elevator music, otherwise this, would be terrible. Archives and Records, so 4th floor? We get to pass the bears again. They're coming. Look at them. Look at the bears. They're looking at us. Bye, bears. I don't know, Viper. I don't know. Documents. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all those boxes. I'll just start digging. Thanks for the follow. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see. Come on, Conway, let's look inside. Note in logbook. Document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc., but air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. I wish it would have clicked before it loads. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Very useful. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Okay. Failing antique shops folder missing. Listed checked in on page 63, but not present. Conway works for an antique shop. And also we visited a mine, and also he was very interested in a basketball game at some point last episode. Oh, that was the one I just clicked. Never mind. Need to go back and hit page 63. Don't mind me. Check-in. Failed Antique Shops, Monday, 3 p.m. Signee Ed Bohm. Bohm. Okay. Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. Couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. Mr. Bohm. Well, let me make sure there's nothing else over here before I go. Go. Is that it? Okay. Nothing. Great. Bohm was on the first floor, right? Boom. Okay, we know that, Shannon. Bears. Are you Ed Bohm? Who was Ed Bohm? Are you over here? Somewhere? No. Where was Ed? Was he the guy on the top floor? I don't even know. Anything? Anybody? No? I could have sworn he was down here. Fine. Maybe he's in the conference room. No. But we'll try the top floor first, I guess. No, wait, that was Greg up there. Damn. Where's Ed? Where are you, Ed? Or by that clerk, did she mean, Lula? And not Ed, even though the last name we read was Ed. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Especially since, you know, they keep mentioning her office. Aren't you excited to watch these two people go up and down an elevator? Isn't this riveting? Hello, Eben. You didn't miss much. We just showed up at this building. It's really, and we're trying to look for records of Dogwood Drive. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not long ago. Can you believe it? Really? And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. And that's where you'll find the street name records, I expect, at the church. Mary Ann at reception can give you the directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Okay, Lula. You were both helpful and not helpful at all. Thanks for that. I don't know if I'm sorry anymore that you didn't get the fellowship you applied for. I'm gonna miss the bears. Bye, bears. Bye. Get what you need? Lula said you could direct us to the church? Or be straight with me, what is this place? Oh wait, that's Shannon. Be straight with me, what is this place? Just another office lady, just another job. But you kicked out a congregation to set up your office? I wasn't here for that, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. Still, I wouldn't judge until I'd seen everything. They've got a new church now. The Bureau set it up for them outside of some of their old storage space. I'm sure it's very nice. Go see it for yourself. Just get back on the Zero and drive until you hit the Crystal, then turn around. It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. Okay. You coming, Shannon? Okay. Let's get out of here. The ex-cathedral, now file storage building. What is this? The place of ingestion? I don't need to think. We're just gonna go. Whoa. Oh, because we went in the barn thing, the barn hole, in the end of last episode. I get it. That was the entrance. Oh, we did get the Bureau secret tourism things. Yeah. Okay. Did it have the directions to the doctor though? Oh well. Who cares? I guess let's go to the storage facility first. Go back the way we came. Find the crystal and turn around. Well, I came in through a metaphysical barn. So, drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. Now turn around again and you're almost upon it. To return, simply find the feather again and turn around. Okay, drive. Ooh. Ooh. Well, hopefully that doesn't get any closer. Nice thunder. Okay. Drive clockwise until I reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Okay, well, we'll do that first. Drive clockwise until I reach the feather. Okay, the jaws. The bat wings. Or am I driving counterclockwise right now? I'm so confused now. It turned around. It was going clockwise. I guess, okay, this is a circle, so I guess we go this way. Where's the feather? Am I not going clockwise? Is that not happening? Okay, fine. Go the other way and see if the feather pops up. The brochure describes this place as a gallery of mislaid futures, abandoned on lonely highways as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. It is a large warehouse full of oddly shaped vehicles, blimp-like, rusted vessels, mostly painted in a dull green that is now faded toward brown. No path has been carved to navigate between them, and many have been damaged enough to leave menacing bits of metal running jaggedly through their small open spaces. It's all a visitor can do to stand at the edge of the building, neck craned, trying to get a glimpse of something. Okay, that was fun. What is this? Hey, you're looking kind of tired there, old man. Want me to take the wheel for a bit? Okay, I'll keep the wheel for now. I wonder if it makes a difference if Shannon drives. The H-frame. Okay, fine. I'm not seeing the feather no matter which way I go. The antlers. Scarecrow. Bureau. Wait, the crystal. Wasn't that in the thing? Is this the first one I did? I swear I saw it. That was... The crystal was mentioned for something, wasn't it? I don't care where we're going. We'll just go. Wait. Leave Eben alone, Owen. Okay, well, we found the self-storage, even though we weren't intending to. I wanted to look at the other things first. I don't think I'm even friends with Eben on Steam. Am I? Is that it? Over there? I don't see any congregation. Maybe it's after hours. Let's see what the janitor knows, I guess. Oh, here for the night mass? What kind of mass is it? Tonight, it's a homily on work and need. Huh, I haven't heard this one before. Are you the preacher? Are you the preacher? I don't even know his voice. I'm like, oh, I'm the janitor. I guess this must look pretty strange, a church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. Then the preacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist, and I found some old acetates in the Bureau archives, photos of people in churches, so I kept it running. You do what you have to, right? Right now, we need to find some Bureau documents. Oh, you're from the Bureau. I moved all those documents to Unit C315 to make room for the Mass. It's down at the other end of the building, same floor. I need to get the night Mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I'd better get this running. Brandon presses play on an old mixtape. Conway listens to the homily. There are many days on which we proclaim the value of labor and celebrate the piety of the hard-working through feast or abstinence, recognizing St. Joseph the Worker, who was foster father to our Lord Jesus and who trained him in carpentry and in the merit of sweat, and this is one such day. On this day we oh, I just did it again. Fine. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Okay, never mind. On this day, we celebrate with the feast of St. Joseph the Worker, and on this day, other workers are also celebrating, workers who do not attend Mass, or even one like it. Even workers who do not attend a church at all, but who toil with clarity, with dedication, with perspicacity, who do as we do here in our church, inasmuch as they reflect the activity of God. As we do, they cultivate the earth, and at sundown they call the fruit of their labor very good. I don't care about your leg, Conway. Beyond the church, this day is celebrated in remembrance of a violent protest in Chicago, and to honor the 4 martyrs who were unjustly persecuted in its wake, having not only pursued their vocation in their daily labor, but also having pursued their avocation in the form of protest, activist, community building, radicalization, scholarship, and finally martyrdom. Their and our avocation being, as it should be for all of us, as members of the church or otherwise, to secure for our fellow workers the right to labor with dignity. Being a preacher would be kind of fun. You get to be dramatic all the time. How long is this gonna go, actually? So, just as there is no dignity without sacrifice, there is no vocation without avocation. Just as the left eye perceives that which is to the left, and the right eye perceives that which is to the right, and these images are summed, differentiated, and incorporated, and we find in our mind's eye an after-image of divine light, only where love and need are one, and the work is play for mortal stakes, is the deed ever really done for heaven and the future's sakes. Okay, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in. I don't think. And I don't remember them anyway. Oh, Brandon. Hi, got it. We were just listening to the sermon. What? I found what we came here to get. The file on the street name changes. You don't look good. Can Conway die? Let's head back to the bureau and get this straightened out, and then maybe we should go see that doctor the clerk recommended. Is there anything else here? Lurch, Conway. Okay. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. You tell him, ladies. You tell him. Jesus, you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. Here, let's get you onto the tram. 'Cause it's fun, Owen. There you go. Now, let's see if this thing has power. Oh, see, Alicia? It's fun. There you go. Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? What happened? Brandon. I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute. The old mine where we met. Can we listen to another one of those sermons? What the hell are you talking about? We're gonna see that doctor the clerk recommended. She hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, you know, here and there. Thanks, Brandon. The bureau's the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came. Find the crystal and then turn around. Great. How the hell? Which way did I come? I guess I came down this way, but I want to find all that other cool shit first. We found the gallery on accident. What about the meditation tunnels? Okay, so go to the bureau, drive clockwise to the scarecrow, then turn around and head counterclockwise until you reach the pendulum. Reverse direction once more, keep driving clockwise, and you can't miss it. I know this is so confusing. Okay. Drive clockwise to the scarecrow. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll start there. Let's find the bureau first. Can we even find the bureau? I guess we have to go this way first to find the bureau. It's on 65 still, right? So when I get to the crystal, do I have to pick 65. 65, okay. And now... The feather! The feather! Okay, wait, what was the directions? No, wait, stay there. Okay. So I reach the feather, pause for a moment to consider cave walls, reverse direction, and drive counterclockwise until I hit the birdhouse. I bet. Do I? Oh shit. No, I lost it. Okay, I got the feather. Stopping. Oh, am I on? Okay, I'm already. Oh, wait. I don't. Okay, go back to the feather. Stop and contemplate. And now go to 31. What was it until I reach what? The scarecrow? The birdhouse. Right, okay. So I reached the birdhouse. Now turn around again. Okay. And you're almost upon it. At the birdhouse. Right. I'm turning around again. The tunnels. The tunnels. We found it. The tunnels are described as a series of arterials excavated by runoff from an underground river which long ago evaporated, now the tangled vessel of marooned echoes. I didn't know I was excavating arterials. They're surprisingly large. A distant scratching sound catches Conway's attention from a tunnel leading downwards. Another tunnel runs into the darkness to the left. Well, we're going towards the scratching sound. The tunnel narrows a bit. The air is warmer here. Down. Conway and Shannon climb down. Shannon has the sense that something is hiding just out of sight. Climb down. 3 gray-furred cats sit on a piece of driftwood, tails coiled. They regard the intruders for a moment and return to their indifferent leisure. Oh. Was that it? Was it cats? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the cats. And now we need to get back on 65. Oh, that's not... What? The Talon? Where the hell am I now? Imagine if real estates were really like this. I mean, not real estates, interstates. Okay, there's the feather. Now we go back to 65. Okay. And the bureau, okay. So we wanted to ask... Did we want to ask that chick again about something? Oh good, we get to see the bears again maybe. I'm gonna make a special trip up to see the bears in case someone was here that didn't see them. Oh, you wanna talk to Marianne again? Back so soon? Can we talk to Glula Chamberlain again? I'm afraid she left in a big hurry actually. Something happened with your meeting? She seemed pretty interested in the gas station attendant. I don't know who that is, but she did seem distressed. Well, heading back to the interstate? I guess. I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know. Okay, no. I want to still see some things. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time, Marianne. Let's go find all the other weird shit. If I can. Okay. So we found those two mineral springs. drive clockwise to the feather, then come back to the talon, turn... Well, shit, we were almost there. Okay. Come back to the talon, turn again, and there you are. Okay.
Start at the bureau and make sure. Oh, nope, I already fucked it up. Okay, so from the bureau, we go this way. Feather, and then we come back to the talon, right? Go to the feather, talon, and then I turn again, and I'm almost there. Aha. Aha. As described in the brochure, these mineral springs radiate with vigor and sweat youth from the pores of the cave walls, its sweet dampness evaporating and then recollecting on the ruddy faces of rejuvenated bathers. The air does have a warmth and fragrance to it that seems to relax the nostrils. Shannon encourages Conway to rest his leg in the water. Rest for a while. The water is warmer than it looks and strangely soothing. Think about the night stars. Conway leans his head back, eyes closed. It still feels like night down in the cave. Not just the darkness, but the lateness of it. Somewhere on the other side of this rock, the stars are still drifting along indifferently. He remembers some of Charlie's homework from when he first went to college. Charlie was home visiting Lizette and Ira for their weekend, and had some book about astronomy or physics or something, maybe math, watching the relative speeds at which different stars span across the sky, and using it to determine their distance. Sure, I'll read you a bedtime story. I used to read shit to Selectric all the time. Leaving the spring, Conway finds a few small aquatic insects nestled in his pant leg. He leaves them behind. Okay, and so now I go to the feather again. Right? Okay, go past the talon, come back to the feather, and then go into 65, alright. Just gonna go back to the bureau so that we don't get confused. Okay, we're here. Nobody go anywhere. Okay, so the meditation tunnels. From the bureau, drive clockwise to the scarecrow, then turn around and head counterclockwise until you reach the pendulum, and then reverse direction once more. Scarecrow, pendulum. Scarecrow, pendulum. Scarecrow, pendulum. Scarecrow, pendulum. Scarecrow, pendulum. Did I miss it? Oh, is it on the second pass? Cactus. Antlers. Scarecrow, okay. Scarecrow. And now back to the pendulum. That's a rowboat. Deja vu. Oh. Oh. That's odd. What?
Just, you know, deja vu. Same here. I always feel kind of embarrassed when that happens, like I'm in a play but I don't know my lines. Oh well. Okay. Was there an option I could have chosen to make that a weirder interaction, or we just having... Oh, is weird gonna happen now? Do I need to... That Kentucky aesthetic. Okay. And so I'm still going for the pendulum, right? The bat feeder. Pendulum. Okay. Is it gonna click? Has it clicked? Animal bones. Tunnels. Okay. The brochure for these mossy tunnels recommends taking them as a site for meditation, an introspective labyrinth through which to walk one's concerns, slowly, like a breathing exercise. A narrow tunnel extends to the right and another to the left. Let's go left. Conway and Shannon enter a cramped passage. A narrow tunnel extends to the right and another to the left. The moss begins to glow. Conway and Shannon crawl on hands and knees through a slick passageway. The moss is glowing more brightly now. Conway and Shannon step out into a large open room. The glow of the moss is almost blinding. Close eyes. What's gonna happen? What? Let down. How the fuck do I get back? To return, find the scarecrow again, and turn around, and before long you'll be back at the bureau. Okay. Yeah, we're on the zero now, Lloyd. It's a circular interstate of infinity, apparently. Tourism. Okay, from the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces, drive counterclockwise to the bottle. Bottle, then still, and then turn around. Okay. Okay. Bottle. 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 Now still. Okay, still, and then turn around. The valley. Down in the valley. What the brochure calls an epic laceration to the very heart of the world, certainly left by some great power, perhaps a casualty in a battle between God and dinosaur. It's more of a rock valley separating the road from a sheer cliff face. It's difficult to see how deep it runs as the rock slopes into shadow, but the few dozen lanterns strung across at an interval suggest its scale, larger than a basketball court, but smaller than a financial district. Okay, that one was kind of let down, and I get back by finding the bottle and then turning around again. Okay. Wait. How many times did I go around for the bottle? Well, hell. Guess we go the other way. Fine. Oh, okay. Okay, finding the bottle. And then turning around. Feather. Keep going. I mean, I could explore all these other places, but I feel like I just get hopelessly lost and never figure out how to get back. And then we'd just be stuck never getting back to the Bureau. The game would be infinite, just infinitely circling this thing. Okay. Act 2, Scene 4. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Is there something more happening? Or is this just like... Did we just get the same convo from Marianne again? What up, Marianne? But we need to ask her about going back. Okay, we're ready to be processed, I guess. We're ready to be processed. Can you tell us how to get to this address? We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course. This is in a neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. Get on 65 going southwest. Take a right just past the observatory just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Okay. You know, I don't ever read the directions when they actually give them to us because I'm too busy reading the directions. Oh, good. We're back in actual Kentucky. Okay, from the farm, go southwest. Take a right just past the observatory, just before the river. Okay. Just after the observatory, but just before the river. And then go and... Oh, which north? Okay, a van. That's something. The side of the van is painted with the image of a cartoonish housekeeper effortlessly carrying a mountain of cleaning supplies balanced on one hand. The words painted below the image are too faded to read. Peering through a dusty window, Conway and Shannon can barely make out several piles of paper stacked in the back of the van. Some are piled on boxes, some loose. All of it is sheet music. Okay. Dr. Truman's house? Oh, damn it, Conway. The neighborhood at the address on Lula's card has been demolished. In its place is a large museum, still partially under construction. Museum house, whatever. Sounds like a great place for a doctor to me. Museum of Dwellings. Alright, let's talk to Blue. Oh yeah, he was talking to his dog. Guy was a weirdo. What did he say? Said the museum staff. Thomas, whoever the hell he says. Just small talk, you know, like you talk to your buddies or something, like you talk to a dock worker. Just like, damn, this is a lot of rain. I haven't seen rain like this since that storm a couple years back that took out Lizette's herb garden. I just feel bad for that old dog getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Excuse me? Old dog like that should be sleeping on a porch somewhere, but that's loyalty for ya. Look, okay, Blue wanted to come. Well, they didn't stay long anyway. Well, I haven't decided if I'm staying long yet, Thomas from the future. No, I want to get rained on. Screw that. Flora? I heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. What were you doing up that late? Mom lets me stay up late all the time. She said it's okay. I was just looking for frogs. You should be careful with frogs. They'll give you warts. I don't care. I want warts. I think they're beautiful. Besides, that's not true anyway. Nobody pulls one over on Flora. Who the hell are these people? Fred? I just assumed they were from the power company. You know how they're always coming by unannounced and messing with this or that? I just shut myself up in my room to wait it out. No sense getting involved. How did they get in? Must have been one of the kids who left the front door unlocked. Something's gotta be done. They run around like animals. You know, that Flora left a can of soda on top of my shelter door, and I almost killed myself slipping on that sticky mess the next morning. Something's got to be done. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this anyway. Fuck you guys. Yeah, Blue's hat is the best. Are we leaving? Wait, wait, is there more shit? Did we just come here to be insulted? By future people? Who we haven't even disturbed yet? Or we're in the process of disturbing? Seriously? I suppose I have to put the umbrella up to leave, but I'm just gonna see if there's anything else. Surely that's not it. Really? Well. What? Nothing? What the hell am I supposed to do? Seriously? What do I do? At least I'm very mentally agile at work. Oh. Oh. Something's happening. Oh, okay. I guess I don't need the umbrella. Are we not gonna go in there? Is that not part of the agenda? Okay. James. I guess they must have gone through some papers here. It was left in some disarray and a few folders were pulled out and left on the table. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I only noticed because Diane is such a stickler. She's real organized, I mean. What folders were they looking at? Yeah, mostly stuff about the building site, I guess. They had a list of all the homes we relocated here, a list of original residences before we leveled the neighborhood. I guess they were looking for one of the old residents. They pulled out a list of folks who didn't take the offer, folks who moved elsewhere, but they filed that back, out of order. So I guess they didn't find what they were looking for there. Hey, while I have you here, work's kind of slowed down, and it seems like, I know you folks know what you're doing, but it seems like the residents are just kind of settling in. We'll get your boys back to work soon. Yeah, sure, I get you. Haha. Okay. You happen to get that last invoice? I don't know. Did he get the last invoice? Are we? Alright. Do we keep going this way? Okay. This is like a cool, if confusing, mechanic. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. Go back. Go back. Time to get insulted some more? Alright. Oh shit, I don't remember what voices I used for any of these people. Thomas. Yeah, they came by and knocked on the window, and we had a bit of talk through the glass. I wouldn't come out, but you know, shady characters. What did you talk about? They were asking about Dr. Truman, and I told them all I know about that, which is not very much. What do you know about Dr. Truman? I told them he moved in here with the rest of us when you folks bought up the neighborhood, and then one day his house was gone. That's all I know about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Okay, Thomas. Fred, I heard them banging around out there, and I just stayed quiet. I don't know what they wanted. I just put my headphones on and tried to ignore it, to tell you the truth. Okay. Can I go? Nope, nope, okay. They were hollering at that empty tent you folks have on display. Ha! Hey, if you ever need anyone to stay in there, I've been in worse positions. Wow, Walker. Wow. Do you know, at first I thought it might be Hudson walking him to visit. I heard him working on his boat just a bit earlier before the storm started, but then I saw the stranger's limping gait and the young woman with him, and I knew it couldn't be. I invited them in for a glass of bourbon, which they politely declined, so I just talked to them on the porch for a bit. What was the young woman like? She was very sharp and mechanically minded. We talked a bit about the construction of my house. She was worried for her friend. Do you know, I don't believe either of them had ever set foot on a houseboat before. I don't know that the older man had ever seen an ocean, in fact. It's always been my fondest dream to retire on a houseboat. That's why I accepted your offer and moved in here. It isn't perfect, but what home ever is? I only wish the house would sway a bit. I find that it settles my nerves. Well, if we have another storm like that last one. Okay. Yeah, no, no. Oh, guess where that song's from. You won't. It's from The Great Mouse Detective. Oh, that thunder made me jump. They wouldn't come in, just rushing around. You could tell they were worn and it was late at night, but just rushing around. Whoa, a giant bird. Well, there was some urgency to the older man's injuries, so it's understandable. How was he injured? His leg, it was twisted or something. He held it while he walked and made these painful little sounds in his throat. Oh, how? I don't know. I didn't ask. It would have been rude, I think. Well, we just don't know. I suppose we never will. Ominous. Ominous. Conway likes to walk in the rain. He's washing out his grossly injured leg, you know. heard a shout from downstairs. The old man had stumbled in the rain. I stayed inside with the lights off, but there's no sense in my getting involved. Well, Pearl. My grandmother's name. Pearl. I didn't see or hear anything all night. I was in the back doing inventory when they came by. I got 30 cases of candles in, and each of those has got to be individually labeled, you know. But I heard from some of the other neighbors that they weren't up to any harm, just passing through. This game is fond of rotation. Ezra. I feel like Ezra is a child. I don't know what voice to do. I don't know. I saw you folks drive up. I like your truck. What kind of truck is that? Probably a kid. We've got a couple of them at the shop, but this is the only one that runs. Oh yeah, with a truck you've got to... Okay. No, maybe it's an old man. I don't know. Oh yeah. The truck, you've got to keep it up. Whatever. That's why me and Julian don't use a truck. We just carry the houses. That sounds very impressive. Yeah, it's a big job, carrying houses. Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night, and then we bring them back at dawn before the museum opens. Why do you take them out to the forest? This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this. But when they do, it gives them nightmares, so we take them out to the forest to sleep and then bring them back in the morning. I'm getting pretty tired myself. He hurt his leg. We're looking for Dr. Truman to help him out. Is he out in the forest? Yes, ma'am. He's out in the forest. Me and Julian took him out there a few nights ago, and he didn't want to come back. He lives there all the time now. Is your family in the forest? Oh no, I don't know where they are. Me and Julian were looking for them for a while, but anyway, we have a job to do here now, taking these people out to the forest at night so they can sleep. And maybe if the rest of them will be like Dr. Truman and want to stay out there, we'll get back to looking. Can you tell us how to get to the forest? You have to follow the Green River way out east and then hop over Lake Cumberland. The roads don't go there. But me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. I've just got to call him over. That's how I call people in daily life. Julian! Yeah! Julian! The giant hawk. Yeah, let's go, Julian. Let's go. Do it, man. One of the legends about the formation of the Appalachian is a giant bird flew over and it raised up the hills with the flaps of its wings, so thinking about that right now. Oh, am I supposed to be directing this bird? Or is it doing it? Am I? Oh, shoot. Okay. Wait, what do we, how do we get there? Follow the Green River east and then hop back over Lake Cumberland. So the Green River east. They finally put a freaking thing on the map. And then hop over Lake. Okay, that's Nolan River Lake. Well, shoot. A tiny gray figure walks along the side of the road, carrying what appears to be a guitar case. He is followed closely by a smaller shape, a dog. He looks tired. Is this is still the Green River going east, right? Elkhorn Mine. From above, the huge swaying tipple looks like a small wooden lattice framing the edge of the mine entrance. Okay. slapping sound is gonna put me to sleep here in a second. Okay, here's the lake. Or I assume it's like a shadowy figure drags itself out of the lake, stuffs its limbs into a smart blue suit, and trudges slackly out of view. Fun times. Fun times. Green River Lake. Okay. How far away is Lake Cumberland? Okay. That's, as far as it goes. Follow the Green River way out east, then hop over Lake Cumberland. It doesn't go any more east. Okay, is Lake Cumberland like north or south? Somewhere? Okay. Hopping over Lake Cumberland. Alright. Cool beans. The forest. A forest. The forest. A forest. Which forest? Where forest? Why forest? It's just like, is something gonna happen? No, it isn't. Okay, well, I'm actually gonna go get something else to drink. So, because I am doing much talking. So I will be right back. Who am I being? I mean, Blue's following me, but... Am I Ezra? Yep. Good old Julian.
Lost all my money.
okay, just take it easy. We've got to get back on the road. We will, but we need to get this leg looked at first. Right now, you're in no condition to haul everything out of that truck, even when we do find Dogwood Drive. Why is this delivery so important to you? It's my last delivery. Oh, you're retiring or something? Or, sorry. Lizette's closing up the shop. That's a damn. I guess that's as a kid. How'd you come to be with these people? Or what do you like to do? Chase rabbits? Sure, so do me and Julian. We always let him go, though. Aw. Excuse me, Julian. Found him.
Stuck in a raining and I've got to go home. Got to go home, boys. Got to go home. Stuck in a raining and I've got to go home. I'm on my
Okay, Conway, what are you doing? Why can't we talk to you? Conway. Okay, fine. Just be in multiple places at once, Conway. That's always good. Oh, Banjo Man again. Shouldn't be much farther now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. These are some fine-looking trees. Ah, yeah, really nice. You a tree enthusiast? I like birds. Birds like trees. Conway, please. Okay, I can follow that logic. You're in a lot of pain right now, aren't you? I'm just thinking about getting back to work. We're almost there. We'll get you patched up and back in that truck. We can handle this. Oh. Hello. Have you ever been here in the winter? Or have you ever been over to the lake? Why would... I bet the lake freezes. You can walk anywhere. Okay. Ezra, I don't really care about your opinion.
lost all my money but a $2 bill.
Is there anything here? $2 bills. Do you have any family you're close with? Brother or sister? Kids? I have a brother, but I wouldn't say we're close. What does he do? I don't know, just another drifter. A lot of that going around these days. You'd ever talk to him? He's too good for me, I guess. A drifter. I doubt that. I guess I was always closest with Weaver, as close as someone can be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up, and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry, and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. Sorry, you're a good listener. Yeah, he's fucking delirious with pain right now, Shannon. Oh, can't forget Blue. Oh, jeez. I bet you come from a big family of dogs. Yeah, dogs have big families. I like that. You're always surrounded by family. Sounds nice. Snoopy drifters. They're so snoopy. He's inside with Dr. Truman. You coming in? Sure, I'll come in. Dr. Truman lets me watch TV sometimes. My folks never watch TV, but I like the way it looks. You said you lost track of your family earlier? Yep, it's easy to get lost, especially out in the woods like this. I never really get lost, though. I just look out for Julian. He's always around. My folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these houses, but it made them worried all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station, but I could never get to sleep, so I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far, and we never got lost, but when we came back in the morning, they were all gone. They just left you? I don't think so. All our stuff was still there. Maybe they got lost somewhere. Let's go see what's on TV. Snoopy Drifters. And yeah, I think during that exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me, but how else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something. Or, you know, some kind of administrative thing. I don't know. Having seen what arthritis did to my grandmother and my best friend in high school destroy his wrist building synthesizers, I mean, he was like 17. Elements of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert on the medical uses of Neuropnol TM. It's not so bad. Neuropnol? Neuropnol. So how about that leg? What happened exactly? My leg was crushed by falling rocks. Ah, crushing injury. Yeah, those can be pretty bad. Everything gets all compressed and there are a lot of little pieces. You know what? Never mind. Let's take a look. How bad could it be, right? Is someone gonna scream? Scream in pain? No? He doesn't seem to be taking a look at the leg. What are they singing about? They're singing about going home. Well, and hard times, but... Yeah, they're singing about their home because they're lost right now. It's a scary song. I don't know. It's scary, but they can still sing about it. Your friend's in pretty bad shape, isn't he? Huh. You know, I've still never gotten a $2 bill. Ever. But it's nothing we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future, be a bit gentler with this leg or the way you walk, but you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. Bullshit. So, the anesthetic we'll use is called Neuropnol TM. It's pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is, I'll count backwards from 5 to start the process.